have struck first blood. 8 for 1. New batter in, Amir Shah, and more often than not, he finds himself in at that one drop position. So he'll be in familiar territory. Operating because he's quite a good and decent striker of the ball. Plays it straight to the fielder. Mohit Bhai Patel is usually a very safe and live wire on the field.
This is what happened a couple of deliveries ago. Back of length, making room, not trying to play down the ground, running, making a mistake there. Reckless shot result in the fall of that wicket here, and Syed Amir at one down position, left hand right hand combination, but what a start for Yalla Shabab.
Cautious, Amir Shah. Have a look at that, 20 wickets, so that means he is tied to that top position with Imran Mohammed, and obviously he's going to get that extra game as well if Yalla Shabab Giants manage to reach the finals. Now this is some sloppy work here, uncharacteristic, and a poor throw as well from the deep. That rebuttal or the relay was not effective enough.
Running hard. What a tournament he's having, Mujibur Ali. On the back foot, and look at the running between the wickets. A bit sluggish was Sharafu, and running hard Ashish and Syed Amir. Good presence of mind. So converting that single into double, then the double into 3 runs. Still a tight and a very good over from Mujibur, the man in form with the ball as well as with the bat for his team.
Works away towards the onside again. Ooh, trouble times here. Once again, the throw not good. So probably made a mess of it, the Yalla Shabab. It could have been curtains for the right-hander, Ashish Odedra. End of the over, and a successful one for the Yalla Shabab Giants. 11 for 1 after 2. Umer Shakil, and duties for him with the third over. 8 wickets, economy of 8.63 and an average of 7. So now most of the Yalla Shabab Giant bowlers, including Umer Shakil and Mujibur Ali, most of them below that 9 or 10 runs and over economy rate, especially Mujibur Ali. Now, how effective has he been in this tournament? Normally an opening batter, and then you contribute with the ball as well. Big shot, heaves it, but then it's skied up. Fielder settling underneath it. Zikriya Islam, one of the safest fielders, experienced enough, will make sure that Amir Shah walks back.
A full mark should be given to Mohit Patel. Tactical changes working in favor of Yalla Shabab Giants. All of a sudden, the third over, it's Umer Shakil Back of length, wanted to pull, and he finds Zikriya Islam. This is the beauty of this side. Well led by Mohit Patel. Syed Amir just contributing 3 runs and faced 5 deliveries. In trouble, Muscat Thunderers. 11 on board, they have lost 2 wickets.
Man in form, Makran Patil, well known and especially making a name in this tournament for some towering sixes, 12 innings, 179 runs. Forget that average, you wouldn't want to look at that, but the next column, the strike rate, 154 on a consistent basis with the best score of 42. Makran Patil is a serious customer here. Straight away down the ground. Has he got enough bat on it? Shah Faisal has been stationed here. And coming back to that point, yes, of course, this is excellent stuff here from Mohit Patel. The field placements have been strategically placed.
Always comes up with new plans, new ideas, Mohit Patel. The spread field. We have the mid-off and pushing that fine leg back on the rope. Can we expect a bouncer here?
Well, he tried to go short, but wavered in line, so it's going to be an extra delivery.
Just trying to increase the pace. He's losing his line. It's a couple of extras so far in this innings, and always comes at a difficult situation. Makarand Patil. What a tournament he's having with the bat and electrifying in the field. He needs to fire tonight. Ashish Odedra, his partner, who is on strike.
Ooh, this is a good delivery here. Played down the ground. But there was a little bit of nip as well as change in pace from Umer Shakil.
Your thoughts? I mean, they could have gone with Makarand Patil and Rana Naeem, top of the order, just push Ashish Odedra at number 2 or number 3 position. That is what I feel, because he's struggling as of now with against the fast bowlers, unable to get those quick runs in the power play.
Yeah, well, it's also about who the Muscat Thunderers are missing at the moment. Now, Makarand Patil seems to be comfortable in that slot. Big shot. I think he slogged it. A fielder trying to get underneath it. Oh, and what a catch this one. Mujibur Ali not only takes wickets but also holds on to stunners like these. Especially a very, very important catch, considering that Makarand Patil, who is normally very dangerous, has to walk back to the pavilion.
What an effort from Mujibur Ali. We were talking about his wickets, about his runs, but look at that effort. Incredible, remarkable. Full length dive, running backwards, not an easy. Getting that big fish, Makarand Patil. He was under pressure to get those maxims and boundaries. He departs after managing just a single. Muscat Thunderers, 14, they have lost the 3rd wicket.
New man in, captain finds himself unwillingly out in the center because three of their batters are back in the hut. He's a very shrewd operator. Opens the face of the bat. Not going to get off the mark. Have a look at that. This time it was a decent length, and I think Makran Patil was going to be hitting it really hard. Miscues it, but then that catch is something that really takes your breath away. What a champion performer, Mujibur Rahman, man of the match in that last game, just last night, less than 24 hours ago. Target digs it in short. And finally, Sandeep Kaur will get off the mark. He's a very shrewd operator and will look to see his team out of trouble. 3 done, 15 for 3 Muscat Thunderers in all sorts of trouble. Mujibur Ali will continue. And this time from the Oman LNG end. Ooh, they'll just steal a single. They wouldn't mind that. That also means that the pressure is still on.
What an asset to have in your team. Most wickets so far in this tournament. At the top is Mujibur Ali, the left arm orthodox, 21 wickets to his name. He has 5 more deliveries left in this innings to bowl. Can he get a couple of more wickets here? Yes and no. Excellent field setup. As a spinner, 21 wickets. There's nothing much for the spinners on this track, but he has that ability to bowl in the right areas and get those wickets. Champion stuff from Mujibur Ali.
Still a very, very tentative way. Have a look at that wicket, the first wicket, straight into the hands of that fielder in point. So he's a good tactician as well. Big shot. Can this be another one? Fielder will drop it. This was nearly wicket number 22 for Mujibur Ali. Full marks for that effort there. However, it's never too easy using the reverse cup.
Took a blinder last night, Sharfuddin, but having a tough outing tonight. Not happy was the bowler Mujib. You need to be very quick when you're in the outfield. He was very slow off the block and not a good effort from the youngster.
Hit once again. It's only going to be a single, and another very, very quiet over by Mujibur Ali comes to an end. Just as many as 5 runs to this. He'll end his spell for the night. 1 for 8, Mujibur Ali. 4 gone, 20 for the loss of 3 wickets. Right then, Muscat Thunderers in all sorts of trouble. Rana Naeem, first one, and Mujibur Ali struck gold with him. 6 for 6. And then Amir Shah as well as Makran Patil all fell in that Umer Shakil over in quick succession. At the moment, it's going to be Ashish Odedra and Sandeep Kaur who are looking to resurrect and do some damage control. Just 2 extras and 20 for 3. I believe the Yalla Shabab Giants will be very happy with that effort. Gagan Sodhi with the ball. So certainly now it allows the Yalla Shabab Giants to try some new things, bringing in Gagan Sodhi quite early, even before the mid-innings mark.
They know the importance of this game. They want to get those 2 points Instead, top of the table. It was played straight towards Sharafuddin. Good pick up and release. Lightning quick. This time was Ashish Odedra.
Yeah, keeps it away from the right-hander. Well done, Gagan Sodhi. With that lack of pace, you'd always want to get some pace onto your bat, especially an opener like Ashish Odedra will feed off pace and go for some big runs. However, Gagan Sodhi is not providing him that.
Just bowled, if I'm not wrong, 5 overs so far in this tournament. But getting Gagan Sodhi to bowl that 5th over, it means the intentions are very clear for Mohit Patel. He wants those wickets and also he wants his bowlers to contain a tight line and length by all the bowlers, not giving it away easily. Sandeep Gaur and Ashish Odedra are trying to stitch a partnership, but at the same time, they also need to make sure to raise the tempo of the runs here.
Oh, just throws in the kitchen sink here. Sandeep Gaur. Questionable decision though, Sandeep Gaur. It's a crunch match. And you, of course, have that tinge of green, nothing too great. But now you see that the ball is swinging as well into the right-handed batter. So if the bowler has skill, you can probably get a little bit of purchase from this. What this does is, because of the crunch situation, Muscat Thunderers in at the moment, and you know that the pitch is laying low and there is a little bit of assistance to your bowlers and the bowling lineup that the Muscat Thunderers have, you might want to just bat or bowl first rather and have some sort of a target in front of you and then look to chase it down, because a loss over here for the Muscat Thunderers would mean it's going to be very, very difficult for them to come back. At the moment, 22 for 3. Edged and taken. Gagan Sodhi strikes. Captain Sandeep Gaur will not add to those 4 runs that he scored. This is really, really top stuff here from Yalla Shabab Giants.
What a decision to get Gagan Sodhi early into the attack, bowling that 5th over. He was under pressure. Sandeep Gaur. And look at that bounce. He's got on the previous delivery, managing just 4 of 8. Disastrous start for Muscat Thunderers. 22, they have lost the captain.
Trouble times for Muscat Thunderers. 4 down already. They would want to get a recovery here. Ashish Odedra is joined by Ganesh. Yes, it was a shot that punch of grass that's around the good length area is always going to be supporting the bowlers if you have the quality. (23 for 4). Happy to be rotating the strike at the moment. Trouble times. Score predictor suggests 42, 43. That's never going to be enough. The current run rate of 4.36 is something that would be worrying. Who can get the boundaries? Shot. And there is always protection everywhere around the ground when it's Yalla Shabab Giants. Along with me, it's going to be Noman. Noman, what a game.
What a start for Yalla Shabab Giants. Playing like a champion team already. Topping the table. Darts it in. Mohit Patel. What a tournament it has been for Mohit Patel as well. Could well have been a run out at the non-strikers end. Young captain leading the side for the first time, helping his team get to a very formidable position, sitting right at the top of the table.
He's been exceptional, hasn't he? What a talent. Most importantly, not using himself as a primary spinner, giving that role to Mujibur, who was not used in the initial part of this tournament. And then Mujibur got an opportunity, started picking wickets, and he was happy to give him the primary position. At the moment, Ashish is happy and content with rotating strike. 6 overs done and a lot of trouble that Muscat Thunderers are in. 27 for the loss of 4.
Right arm over.
A team that has fancied their chances against the spinners is using pace. And it's going to be the floating power play. One of those last hopes for Muscat Thunderers. 7 fielders inside the circle, wide third man. And a deep square leg is what Umair is going to be having.
Thumped straight down the ground. Ashish Udedra just evades the fielder and gets a boundary towards the long on region. Much needed. This for the Muscat Thunderers.
He picked up 2 wickets in the previous over that he bowled, giving away just 4 runs. And on this occasion, Ashish Udedra, of the very first delivery that he's bowled, gets a boundary to his name. Getting to run a ball 13, Ashish Udedra in the process. Just 23 deliveries remaining in the first innings. They need to capitalize, and they need to capitalize really quickly if they want to make a match out of this.
Drilled, but will find the fielder at mid-off. Apart from yesterday, the performance that Muscat Thunderers showed, they were lacking the winning ability, the winning habit. Is it just the factor that they were missing out a number of players, 6-7 players from the Muscat Thunderers team were not with the side right now? They are in Canada for the national duties. Or is it something that momentum was not on their side? Probably that winning habit was missing.
Multiple factors. To start off, firstly, you pointed out right. They're missing out on 6 or 7 players that have travelled. Third will come into the circle. No, third and long on is what Umair is going to be having. Big swing and not going anywhere. It's all about the depth when we talk about the shorter format. When they have the depth, there is a lot of freedom right at the top.
You're absolutely right. He's trying to hit out with some freedom. On this occasion, Ashish Udedra couldn't make any connection.
And when you don't have your top order batters, those premium cream of players that Muscat Thunderers have accumulated over the years. Incredible. Swung well. There is a fielder in the deep who is just going to be a spectator. Getting a maximum. He's been fantastic, Ashish Udedra.
Oh, good timing. This is brilliant timing by Ashish Udedra. It was slightly on the body line. Timed and placed it to perfection, Ashish Udedra. The glimpses of Ashish Udedra we have seen at the start of this tournament. He is in some mood tonight here at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Another factor that I can point out is Muscat Thunderers is one of those kind of teams that love to invest in players who play the longer format better than the shorter format. That is the 50-over cricket. They don't mind the T20s as well, but 10 is not their speciality. They haven't really done well in this format as much as they would have liked to do.
You're absolutely right, but again, it comes to the point of basics. I mean, if you are good at longer format, you can adapt and you can play any sort of format. So it just hasn't been that sort of a tournament for Muscat Thunderers. Yeah, they're missing out on their big plays, and some of the players in their side, they have not performed up to their potential. Picked up on the onside. He'll find the fielder at long on. Shah Faisal cuts that off. Single concludes the over. 39 at the end of 7.
Come. Ball. Continue.
Mohit Patel, the left arm orthodox spinner, will continue. Been a good experience for him to lead such a side. He's got a good legacy, the Yalla Shabab Giants. That's gone up in the air. Just wide of the fielder at long off. They will just settle for a single.
4 down and in a lot of trouble. Cannot take those risks. There is still 16 deliveries. In this first innings, they would want to get somewhere around 30 to keep it competitive. Big one. It's going to be wide of that fielder at long on, and that's going to be a very important boundary in the context of this game.
Yeah, that's not good bowling. That's just feeding in the zone of Ganesh Narsumaya. Down on one knee goes Ganesh. Finds the gap and gets a very much needed boundary for the Muscat Thunderers.
Inside out. Once again in the gap. There is protection in the deep though. They generally have a very well spread out field, getting the right fielders at the right positions. And that's been one of their secrets of Yalla Shabab Giants.
You're right, they read the game well, better than their opponents most of the times. Gets a single on the offside. Very important partnership, very crucial runs.
Come on, MK.
Slower, away from the reach of the batter. Dot ball ends the over. It's 47 for 4 at the end of 8.
Talking about the bowling, 2 overs to spare. Shah Faisal has an over. And another over is available with Gagan Sodhi, so it's not going to be easy. Everyone bowling well. Wickets for Mujibur and Gagan Sodhi. 2 wickets for Umar Shakil. Can Shah Faisal make it count? I believe it has to be him to be bowling the penultimate over. And the final over should be with Gagan Sodhi. Are they going to be sticking to the basics, or do they have something else to offer here?
Drilled on the onside. In the gap. Sanju will cut that off. 2 more added to the total.
He's such a live wire. Sanju Sajeev definitely cuts off at least 10 to 15 runs even in a format like D10. And that can be such a difference. Making things simple, making things clear. Happy and content with 2 runs to his name, Ashish Odedra at the moment. Should have got a boundary. Probably if there was some other fielder.
Oh, that's good take. That's a very good take there by the wicket keeper. He did wrong foot on the first instance and managed to recover that.
Believe it was a slow bouncer from Shah Faisal. Well, did well to recover. Not been one of those tournaments that Saishiv can be really proud of. Looks like a brilliant wicketkeeper, but he struggled here in this tournament. Wide of the wicketkeeper. This is going to be runs. Oh, this is very good fielding. Gagan Sodhi.
Good effort there by the fielder at deep third. Certainly saving a few runs for his side. Fielder from third did well, but keeper diving to his right. Good footwork on this occasion by Gagandeep Sodhi. Another one of those quiet overs. Boundary-less overs will definitely said to be the quiet overs. Slower delivery. I will be a wide.
Quietly moving on. Look at the dot balls this innings. 16. Cannot be bowling as many dot balls as this. And if you are, you're always going to be on the winning side. 16 dot balls. Muscat Thunderers are going to be having a word about it. In a game of 60 deliveries, where 9 balls are pending. So 51. A huge percentage in dot balls.
Gets a single on the onside. What a tournament it has been for the Yalla Shabab Giants. Cruising their way to the grand finale of Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. 8 deliveries left in the innings. Ashish Odedra, he needs to take a move on. Picked up on the onside. Will just settle for a single.
It's been one of those days that they would like to forget. Muscat Thunderers just not able to get going. Losing all their prime strikers in a hurry. Although it's a game of cricket, funny things have happened and they'll continue to happen. Can Muscat Thunderers make a match out of this with the ball in hand? Is a question that's going to be answered in the second innings. But at the moment, 7 balls to go. They need to complete this well. Shot pulled. There is a career in the deep. We'll keep it down to 1.
Nine done. It's 56 for 4.
It's an ITWD Prodigy and TPT 360 LLC production. And these wonderful visuals are brought to you with a lot of hard work from a production team that's working tirelessly day in, day out. At the moment, it's just 5 deliveries in the first innings and Muscat Thunderers are still dealing in singles.
This game perfectly highlights and depicts what type of a tournament Muscat Thunderers had. Picked up, down to long on, fielder just over the head of Mujibur Ali. Gagandeep Sodhi is not happy with the effort of Mujibur Ali, but nevertheless it's a 6 for Ashish Udedra and Muscat Thunderers.
They need more of this. Hitting it through the line, getting the maximum results. It's been that kind of a wicket where good length has had something. On this occasion in the block hole, no ball better than that.
Absolutely no ball better than that in the death overs. Towards the fag end of the innings, you would expect your bowlers to not be over pitching, to not be giving width, to just be looking at the stumps and targeting the stumps. Perfect delivery. They'll push hard for the second run. Fumble in the outfield.
No problem, Zach.
They managed the second run.
65. Zakaria being the culprit on that occasion. Surely had an opportunity to create a run out there. 65 for 4. Looking for the paddle, probably of the thigh pad. Empire Freddy says not out. Keep calm and bowl the next ball.
Absolutely, with bowlers, you always expect them to be appealing. Trying to scoop that one. There was a deflection. There seems to be a deflection, but yes, umpire's decision is definitely final. Last delivery of the first innings where has been thumbed to covers. Mohit Patel stops that. And in the process, is the batter run out or not? Only the time and the third umpire's decision will tell.
That was a good throw. Good recovery from Mohit. It was a decent throw as well. It's been referred to the third. A throw that is just wide. Had to recover Saishiv. And believe the batter has just made it in time with the time he's taken. So that's about it. Muscat Thunderers are done. It's going to be a not out signal.
Right, then 35 of 27 for Ashish Udedra. On the other hand, no other batter really got going. Naeem, Amir, Makran, Sandeep, everyone struggled. Ganesh Sumaya scoring 13 of 12. Muscat Thunderers putting on 67 for the loss of 4 wickets against Yalla Shabab Giants. In the match number 37, talking about the bowling from the Yalla Shabab Giants, Umar Shakil 2 over 16 runs, 2 wickets. Mujibur Ali once again very miserly, 2 over 8 runs and a wicket. Gagandeep Sodhi bowled a decent last over, 2 overs, 13 runs and a wicket. 67 is what Muscat Thunderers have managed to put on the board.
It's been one of that kind of a day that Muscat Thunderers would have wanted to forget. Rana Naeem came swinging but was caught at backward point. Amir also couldn't make an impact as he was caught at deep mid-wicket. Wickets kept tumbling. They were just looking to accumulate, but some brilliance in the field is what pushed them behind. Sandeep Gaur was also caught behind, and that's where a lot of trouble came in. Although Ashish Udedra and Ganesh had other plans, they wanted to stitch a partnership. They kept playing their shots, although not a lot of them. And a few shots towards the fag end made sure that they could get to 67 for the loss of 4. So that's about it. Yalla Shabab required a mediocre 68 in their 10 overs at 6.8. Whether they will be able to get there or not, we'll know after a short break. What a beautiful evening it is here in Muscat. It is the Oman Cricket Academy. Match number 37. Muscat Thunderers taking on Yalla Shabab. Muscat Thunderers have posted a mediocre 67 for the loss of 4 wickets. It's been a difficult wicket to bat on. Ashish Odedra batted through the innings for 35 of 27. And Ganesh giving a little bit of a touch with 13 of 12. Can they make a match out of this? Only time will tell. With the ball, there was early damage done by Mujibur, Umair and Gagan. Mujibur and Gagan got a wicket apiece. Umair being the pick of the bowlers with 2 wickets to his name. But when there is just 67 on the board, there is not much that you can appreciate with the batting lineup. Although what's in store, we will get to know in the second innings once Yalla Shabab Giants also get an opportunity to bat on the same track. It's a beautiful evening under lights here at the Oman Cricket Academy. It's just 10 past 7 here. He's been one of the pick of the batters, Mujibur. One of those premium all-rounders right at the top when we're talking about performance. 13 matches, 259 runs, average of 21.58, not too bad in this format. 181 being the strike rate, 250s in those 13 innings that he has had. Afrit Katie, one of the premium bowlers of Muscat Thunderers, hasn't stood tall. He has 11 wickets though, but that's pretty average for the kind of quality that he possesses. One of those top high-end premium cream bowlers of Muscat Thunderers. Likes to hit the ball hard on the deck, and he will certainly have a little bit of purchase to offer. Would have loved to see Muscat Thunderers starting with a slip, but that's not the case. They have a gully. Believe that's going to be Sandeep Gaur at gully. Right in the block hole, swinging into the left-hander. He's bending his back hard, and he's giving in everything. Alongside me, it's going to be Amin Wagle for the first 5. Amin, chasing 68. How do you see Yalla Shabab approaching this target?
Well, they'll look for this as to make a statement out here, because what happens is, you know, it's the fag end of the tournament and you know that you are nearly there. Put yourselves into that big final. In the air, it's going to land safe, but that was quite a dangerous approach by Mujibur Ali. So what they would want to do is just to keep up with the momentum so that when they turn out for that big final and towards the later stages of this OMAN D10 powered by fan code, they are in the mix of things. They don't want to loosen up, and neither do they want their shoulders to drop, especially when it matters the most.
Talking about Hasnain Al-Wahab, 187 runs, average of 18.7. Wouldn't mind that. Strike rate very effective, 162. Best of 59. Has got a 50 in this. He's just got back in form in the last few games. He was struggling with the bat in the initial part. Hence, those numbers wouldn't just do justice to his quality. Looking for a big heave, and that's exactly why I would have wanted to see a slip. They're defending a mediocre 68, and the only way I see them doing that is with early wickets. Not just 1, not just 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Need to pick up wickets. Need to make Yalla Shabab Giants rethink about their approach, because as Amin said, they would want to dominate. They would want to make a statement here. In the block hole once again, this is pretty average for Afreed Katie, because the wicket has a little bit to offer, and if he can hit the right areas, that is the good length area, back of good length area, with the new ball, there's a higher chance of dismissal. But at the moment, he's looking to defend. He's looking to bowl those lovely Yorkers. Hasnain, back-to-back dot balls. Sliding down the leg, and this is extremely poor. Pranav Atavale should have never been a boundary, but it's going to be 5 wide. And this is extremely ordinary from Pranav Atavale here.
Yes, certainly leaving things too much, too little, too late. And if you really want to make a difference in this game and give your team a chance, you would want to hold on to such chances as well as just back your bowlers up, because 5 wides and you already have a paltry target of 68. Big shot, picked it up towards the onside, and Hasnain ul Wahab will make no mistake. It's a boundary to his name.
You can't be bowling half-trackers. 474 tournament boundaries. Pulled in front of square. Always in control. Never looking to hit it hard. Just finding the gap. And had enough. An over which was looking very impressive from Afreed KT has suddenly looked very mediocre. 5 wides and 4. 9 runs and 1 delivery rather. This has gone up. There is a fielder there. It's going to be falling short of it. So that'll be the end of the first over. 11 for no loss, Yalla Shabab Giants.
Check left stump. Covering leg. Middle stump. Covering middle. Thank you. Coming left stump over to you.
Cannot be more disappointed than what they would be. Believe it's going to be the first time, if I'm not making a mistake, that Jai has a ball in hand. That's gone straight up. He's coming underneath it. He's going to hold on to it. There's a movement of confusion between the wicketkeeper and the bowler. And the tall, big hands of the bowler make sure that he holds on to that one. So first wicket down.
Absolutely. And of course, it's probably got to be that height difference. And that's one of the main reasons why that catch was taken successfully, because Pranav Atavale was really charging towards the line of the ball to take that catch. However, Jay did not want to make any errors out of this. Hasnain ul Wahab walks for 5. Yalla Shabab Giants 1-1-1 in 1.1.
Next stump, sir. Next stump. और जा सीधा जा और मार्कर के पास जा बहुत सही है बस सही है कवरिंग थैंक यू
Zoeb Amanat, 232. Average of 21. Strike rate, incredibly good. Just shade below 200. And a best of 52. He's been that impact player. Might not have got those big knocks, but consistent 25 30s is what he's offered. Jai. This is a wicket that he would love to bowl on. You bowl on the good length and there is a little bit of purchase for you.
Absolutely. Now what happens here is that they've come out batting first. And what happens is they have got a good measure of the wicket from here onwards. So they know that it is going to be behaving sluggish for most parts. And in walks all those sort of bowlers who can provide a little bit of change of pace. In the air and straight into the hands of Rana Naeem. The Muscat Thunderers are pulling off something special here. And it's courtesy Jay and that tardy medium pace that he is resorting to. This is good stuff here from Muscat Thunderers. Punching hard. Rana Naeem makes no mistake. Zoeb Amanat, who is otherwise absolutely threatening to any bowling lineup, will have to depart for naught. Yalla Shabab Giants are 11 for 2.
It's the young Jay Chelavada. And if you decode his name, it would certainly mean the last resort. That's exactly what the Muscat Thunderers have. The young lad from Gujarat, the tall, lanky left-arm pacer, is making it an impact here. He's got 2 wickets in the wicket column. He's still to concede a run. He's bowled 3 deliveries. And this is a very interesting field. There is a wide slip, probably somewhere around the 3rd slip, and there's a gully as well. Oh, that's a very, very good delivery. Angling into the right-hander. Asking a good question. 4 deliveries, yet to concede a run, and 2 wickets to his name.
Absolutely. He's certainly turning the heat on in the very second over. And they know that they don't have much in the tank left. Only 68 to get for the Yalla Shabab Giants. Zikri Islam has got a huge responsibility, and that's to play sensibly. In the air, and I believe this should be out on most occasions. Yes, it is. Rana Naeem makes no mistake. Jay Chelavada is pulling off something special. 3 wickets in quick succession with just a single dot ball to spare between each of them. What a strike.
Chelavada, you beauty. Skied right up in the black sky, and Rana Naeem was never going to be missing out on that. The last one resorts. Zikaria Islam, one of the key batters of Yalla Shabab Giants, also departs for a duck, and they're in some trouble here at 11.
Of course, they'll be enjoying some good cricketing action here. And although not playing today, few parents as well, because Muscat Thunderers with a young side here. Have a look at all the 3 wickets of Jay Chelavada. First one skies it up in the air, looks to play towards the onside. The second one, the left-hander, plays it 2 covers. And the third one, Zikri Islam, just when you thought that he would be playing a responsible shot, a sensible shot, once again perishes in the attempt to up the ante, in the attempt to score some big runs. This is critical. This is critical for the Yalla Shabab Giants at the moment. Coming in for the last delivery of the over. Happy to concede a single. There was a mid-pitch conference there between the two. Looking to take on that youngster from Muscat Thunderers. Not going to happen. So otherwise a very good over. Could have been a triple wicket maiden, but that single will prevent it. 2 overs gone, 12 for 3. Yalla Shabab Giants. Right then, the floating power play has been taken by the Yalla Shabab Giants because there is a certain sense of urgency between Mujibur Ali and Sanju Sajeev who are out there for them. 3 back-to-back wickets after that very good first over. Afreed Katie in action right away. And rightly so, because Afreed Katie is their top bowler at the moment, apart from Munis Ansari. And to get him bowled out so early on in the innings would mean that the Yalla Shabab Giants can target the other bowlers, and Munis Ansari's overs will also be the one without power play restrictions. So gives you a little bit of freedom to play your shots. Now Mujibur Ali and Sanju Sajeev are quite a handful on their own. Good striker of the ball. He's been in good touch all throughout this tournament. Picks it up. That's his strong side, the leg side. And he'll get as many as 6. What a strike from Mujibur Ali.
Not learning. Not learning is Afreed Katie. Continues to league runs. Needs to understand the way Jai bowled on this wicket. You just have to hold that good length area. Bowling short and dispatched. A player like Mujibur is never going to be missing out on that. This is bread and butter for him.
This time looking to go for that expansive drive towards the offside. Keeps it away from Mujibur Ali. Afreed will have to adapt. 10 runs in that first over, and now he's already gone for 7. Can he capitalize on that breakthrough that Muscat Thunders have had into this Yalla Shabab Giants batting lineup? Only time will tell.
They picked up 3 wickets in the previous over, and now they're trying to defend. This is my problem. They should be attacking here. Muscat Thunderers. Change in field. There is a sweeper. Long on comes inside. Would have loved the deep square leg to come and have a third here. That would be more effective. Wide. Looking to bowl wide of the left-hander. And it's a strategy that's working at the moment.
Yes, certainly. Sensing that Mujibur Ali is trying to reach out to the ball, because he's been in good form and he's been middling the ball well, so he would probably back himself to strike the ball hard and in the right areas. So far so good. However, the 7 runs that have been conceded will be something to worry about. Keeps it away once again. This time Mujibur Ali does not fall prey to the tactics. It's going to be signalled wide.
It is so important that a bowler knows to set his own field, because right now he's bowling wide of the left-hander. Wonder how is the ball going to be going to the deep square leg fielder. It's an absolute wastage. Rather, he should have a fielder for that edge. The sweeper works. We need to have a fielder on the rope for that edge. Expecting an edge here.
Brings it in, skies it, not getting good hold of that, and of course it's going to be a great catch from Makran Patil. It's the 4th wicket, and the surprise delivery coming into the left-hander has worked. Mujibur Ali will depart.
They're making a match out of it. Bowling the good length area, the hard ball. And an incredibly good catch by Patil. He's never going to be dropping that. He's too good. He's pumped the bowler. He's taken a part, but he's made a comeback here. Can he make it count anymore? Mujibur departs. The man in form departs for Yalla Shabab Giants. It's the 4th wicket down. And this is trouble times at 20 for Yalla Shabab Giants.
Thank you, gentlemen. Sort of good length, huh? Because ball is not coming on this wicket. It's difficult. How point ले ले? जीत किधर है? नहीं 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 नॉर्मल वो ले लिया 2 point है राणा एक्स्ट्रा little bit more
In walks the big show, the big man, Gagan Sodhi.
right arm over
But at the moment, more than power and more than aggressive attacking batting, what you need is a little bit of accuracy as well as precision. Look at that, straight away coming into the right hander. It's back-to-back wickets. Afreed Katie ends the floating power play on a high as Gagan Sodhi has been adjudged. Leg before wicket, trapped him.
What is happening here with Yalla Shabab Giants? Afreed Katie making an impact right on the back leg. It was not going to be missing anything whatsoever. A big celebration for Afreed. The danger man Gagan Sodhi departs with a golden duck to his name. And half the side has been dismissed for Yalla Shabab Giants at 20. They have 7 overs in hand. But the 3-over mark is a lot of trouble here.
At the moment, Sanju Sajeev is watching his partners come in to bat and go back to the pavilion. Can he make some adjustments here? Can he put a halt to the run of Muscat Thunders? Ooh, what a delivery, angling into the right-hander. Look at that, quick between the wickets. A couple of runs. Now this is where the Yalla Shabab Giants as well as Sanju Sajeev in particular will make a difference. Yes, the wickets have fallen, but then you would also want to throw in that counter punch on regular occasions and play a little bit sensibly, convert those singles into twos so that the scoreboard keeps ticking.
Honestly, what I would have wanted is Yalla Shabab Giants are 5 wickets down, and I would have wanted the power play field to yet be active. He's been one of those bowlers who has picked up 3 wickets in his previous over. He deserves to have that power play kind of field.
Yeah, have a look at that. That's what happened in that first over. It was the power play. First, it was Hasnainul Wahab who skied it, and Jay managed to hold on to it. The next one, left-hander, Zoe Bamanat. And then, of course, Zikri Islam holding out. And I believe the worst wicket from Yalla Shabab Giants' point of view was that of Zikri Islam. Ooh, was that a chance? Because Jay Chelawada is certainly turning the heat on, and Yalla Shabab Giant batters are reeling under pressure.
Has he dropped the match here? Has he dropped the match here? It was a prize wicket of Sanju Sajeev, probably one of the last recognized batters. This would have been so much of trouble for Yalla Shabab Giants if he could have held on to that. But what a spell is he bowling here. 1 run and 3 wickets in the previous over. 2 runs and 2 dot balls in this. In the block hole, inside edge. He's leaking runs, but he's leaking runs unluckily here.
They'll take this, the Yalla Shabab Giants. It's a welcome boundary. And boundaries are welcome on any occasion. Have a look at that. Ball staying low, takes the inside edge and past the keeper who was unattentive. Welcome boundary. What can Jay Chilawada do from here onwards? That first delivery came in really sharp. He'll need a few more of those as surprise deliveries. Cannot make that a stock delivery.
Don't want him to be bowling block hole. He doesn't need to be bowling the block hole. He needs to be using the wicket at the good length area. The ball is still fairly new. There's a lot of hardness, good shine, and the seam is upright. That's exactly where he needs to be. And there needs to be more fielders inside the circle.
Absolutely. Have a look at that. Inside the circle at the moment, you've got 3 on the offside, and then you've got just that one solitary fielder on the leg side, and that too, it's fine leg who's up in the circle. Otherwise, it's cow corner, it's long on, and a deep square leg. Punch towards the covers, only a single, and they will take that. And I see where you're coming from, Pranav. Yes, of course, they need to turn that pressure on. Having said that, it's end of the 4th over. The Yalla Shabab Giants are 27 for the loss of 5 wickets.
सही है ना विकेट लेने का हां विकेट हां वही विकेट शाबाश आमिर भाई
It's a collapse. It's a collapse for Yalla Shabab Giants. Sanju Sajeev being very lucky to still be in the middle, courtesy of the drop catch from Jay Chilawada. The destruction started with Jay Chilawada, who picked up 3 wickets, and Afreed Katie in his previous over has got 2 wickets to his name. The pacers have been bowled out. What does Muscat Thunderers have to offer? It's a wicket that's holding on to the good length area deliveries. We did mention at the pitch report. Have they heard? Have they heard it well is the question.
Amir Shah. And he'll be operating from the Oman end. Catch it is the call, and a flying attempt is not going to stop that. What it's going to do is get Sanju Sajeev 4 welcome runs on the very first ball. So that will ease the pressure. Fanco Tournament 4, number 476.
To be honest, I would have loved to see Ganesh here. Hit that good length area. See if there is a little more purchase left in the wicket. Amir is not too bad a bowler as well. A good option. Can he keep things tight? Can he keep firing it in? Can there be an extra fielder inside the circle to create that pressure on Yalla Shabab Giants?
Just having a look at the delivery, and have a look at that. The current run rate 7.4 and the required run rate below 6.5. So of course they have not in a good position as far as the fall of wickets are concerned, but then that run rate and these occasional boundaries will hurt them. What they also need to do is stop those singles, just increase the pressure. Have a look at all these 5 wickets.
What you would see in each one of them, that the good length area was a little naughty. And that's exactly where all those wickets came from, the good length area. But the bowlers are not learning a lesson here. They're staying away from that area which is a little naughty. and which has something to offer. On a wicket like this, you just want to keep attacking the batter. A little bit of a mistake and he's going to be walking back, and that's exactly what you want. Box of balls are out from Mujahid Surve. Believe there's going to be a new ball that's going to be brought in. Believe the swing of Jay Chelaveda and Afreed Katie has done some damage to the ball.
Yeah, well, now they'll have to regroup here, the Muscat Thunderers, and at the same time, the Yalla Shabab Giants, those two batters out there in the center, they'll have to talk to each other and decide their way forward. Is it going to be a cautious approach? Is it going to be a split approach where one batter goes for the big shots, the other batter just plays sensibly? Always looking for the single.
To the benefit of Yalla Shabab Giants, they do realize they don't need much. They just need around 6-7 runs and over, and they're through. And that is the reason Muscat Thunderers will have to create all the pressure.
Cuts. They're going to take on that fielder. Tad bit too slow. Soumya Sampath in that position.
You can't be leaking singles at point. If you're standing at point, you have to be cutting off. A little bit of a better effort, and this could well have been a run out. Taking a lot of time to capture and release. They need to cut off those singles in the circle, create an extra bit of pressure, and that's the reason I've been asking for an extra fielder inside the circle. This is good bowling. Good comeback from Amir.
Absolutely. But still, it's going to be nagging him that he's gone for a boundary in the first delivery of the over. They need to be dragging that pace a little bit low, see if there's a hint of turn in that track, or bowl those good areas. Look at that, taking on the youngsters of the Muscat Thunderers. This is not going to help. They need somewhere below six and a half and over, and already with one ball to go, they've reached that 6-run mark. One more run from here onwards, and they'll be comfortable. Job done for this over at least.
Can he finish off in style? Fires it in, happy to be conceding a single. They'll be above the required run rate with 7 runs of that over. Halfway mark, 34 for the loss of 5, Yalla Shabab Giants, and still there's a battle to be watched out for.
How often we have seen Ganesh starts with the delivery on middle leg channel, single on the onside. Struggling run continues for the Yalla Shabab Giants. They're sitting comfortably at the top of the table. But there is something about the confidence that stays with you if you keep on winning. And that momentum, you're carrying that momentum to the biggest match, the biggest stage of the tournament. Play and a miss on this occasion. So we're talking about momentum. That should be on your side going into the big match.
Absolutely, and good to see they are getting tested under these conditions, the middle order of Yalla Shabab Giants. It has been game of fluctuating fortunes for both the sides, but as of now, the batting side, the pendulum slightly going in favor of the batting side because Sanju Sajeev, he is looking good. Still long way to go. 33 needed because 5 wickets are down. You need to stop those singles, Noman. The fielder standing at 30-yard circle will not help the cause of the team.
And not only stop the singles, make sure that you tempt the batters to make mistakes. And eventually that's going to happen if you're going to block singles. If runs, singles and doubles are not going to come in frustration, batters might try to do something different, something out of the box. Otherwise, if you're going to provide them with easy singles, it's going to be easy peasy walk for the Yalla Shabab Giants.
Four fielders inside the 30-yard circle. It will be a good idea if Sandeep Gaur can get one more fielder inside, maybe mid-off or even mid-on. Let the batter go after you, and in the process, he can make a mistake. That is what you need as a bowler. But as of now, dealing in singles, looking good. Though they have lost 5 wickets, but we can see that smiles on their faces. But what an encounter we are witnessing. A low scoring thriller on our hands. 37 for the loss of 5, chasing 68. But good to see, especially Sai Shiv, he needs to score some runs. Throughout the tournament, we have seen the struggle of Sai Shiv with the bat. It will boost his confidence if he can get 15-20 runs under his belt in this game.
Outside off, width on offer. One bounce to the fielder. You're right about the fact that batters do need confidence going into the big match in the tournament, and generally as well as a player throughout the tournament. If you are struggling and if you have got some time to spend out there in the middle to make sure that you get your eye settled in, then you should do that. There's no rush of blood, no need to be in hurry at the moment. 30 required of 25 balls.
And I want Sandeep Gaur to be attacking these two batters. One more easy single. Running fast the first run, but it's party let long on. A live wire in the field. So 5 runs from this over of Ganesh. Still 29 needed. 6 overs done, 39 for the loss of 5.
नहीं तो एक्स्ट्रा बॉलर यूज करना पड़ेगा जबरदस्ती एक मारना ही है पीछे सिंगल पे सिंगल
An all-important over. A tight contest between these two sides. In comes Amir.
How was that?
Not getting that support from the bowler. Pranav just being animated there. But good umpiring by Gopakumar. Trying to create that pressure on the umpire was the wicket-keeper of Muscat Thunderers. Your thoughts on getting one more fielder inside the 30-yard circle, Numan?
Well, they have got that. They have got that fielder inside the circle now on the offside. Through that point region, they should bring one more in. This time through the offside. Long chase, fielder couldn't stop that. This is good batting by Sanju. Width on offer. Drilling just over the infield and getting a much needed boundary.
A calculative risk, and he knows exactly where the fielders are positioned, and exploiting the fielding placement of Sandeep Gaur quite well is Sanju Sajeev, in fact. So many players with the letter S to their name. Sanju, Sai Shiv, Sandeep Gaur. Brilliant, excellent. Under pressure, he knows how to get those runs.
Good game awareness as well. Boundary followed by a single. That tells how you are calculating the target. Good arm ball there, slightly coming into the right-handed batter. Singled out down to short fine leg. So far, the easy proceedings this for the Yalla Shabab Giants. We've seen them going over the line yesterday in an absolute thrilling encounter against the Royal Oman Stallions, where Zikriya Islam staining them over the line. Oh, knocks him over. That's a big wicket. Amir Shah darting it in quickly and absolutely stuck on the crease was Sanju Sajeev. Timely blow this by Amir Shah.
What a delivery. The partnership, which was looking good, comes to an end. Quicker one, sharply nipping back into the right-hander. A big gate opened by Sanju Sajeev. He was looking good. What a wicket for Syed Amir, getting rid of Sanju Sajeev at the right time. The game is in balance. Sanju Sajeev managing 23 of 19. Yalla Shabab Giants in a bit of bother after losing Sanju is 45 for the loss of 6. Six wickets down, in comes Sharafuddin. Tap and run. Got those runs in this over, but in the process they have lost a wicket. It's turning into a game of fine margins now. Every run matters. 7 overs done, 46 for the loss of 6. Munus Ansari has been introduced by Captain Sandeep Gaur. They have got Sanjeev in the previous over, 10 wickets to his name. An economy on a bit higher side, but we all know in a clutch moment what he can deliver for your team. Those lethal Yorkers from Munus, all Sharafuddin and Sai Shiv, they need to make sure to get those singles. He had a poor outing last couple of nights after that brilliant performance with the bat. All of a sudden losing his shape in the previous game. The youngster against experienced Munus Ansari.
Targeting the stumps, good start, decent start to the over. It's important for Yalla Shabab Giants that Saishiv and Sharafuddin stays out there in the middle.
Well, absolutely, especially Sharafuddin, because Sai Shiv, he had a tough going in this tournament. 6 deliveries for 4. Back of his mind, he knows that he cannot afford to play a false shot against Munus Ansari. 21 needed of 17 balls. He'll be looking to strike early in this over. Brilliant. 2 youngsters rotating the strike quite well.
Top bowling, Mia.
Good game sense by Sai Shiv and Sharafuddin.
20 of 16 required now. These are beautiful visuals. It's the 15th of the calendar, so 15th of Islamic calendar, so it's the full moon here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Tucks it towards the cover region, a single.
These are the situations which will help the players to build their careers and learn how to stay strong in these kind of situations and take your team towards that winning target. 3 balls, no Yorker as of now. In the air, deliberately playing over Sandeep Gaur, running hard. Couple of bounces, fielder comes in, cleverly manipulating the field. Sharafuddin. So 50 comes up with those couple of runs, right, becoming easier for Yalla Shabab Giants, though they have lost 6 wickets. As we all know, they bat very deep down the order. One more batter who is getting ready is Shah Faisal, known for hitting the ball hard. Not technically sound Shah Faisal, but as of now, Sai Shiv and Sharafuddin, they're rotating the strike by taking those singles. Get the 5th fielder inside the 30-yard circle. Flick of the wrist, playing away from Patil. What an effort, brilliant. It was Sai Shiv, in fact, the batter. So a couple of runs. Excellent batting under pressure by these two youngsters.
Yeah, not just good batting, but good running between the wickets as well. Flick of the wrist. Good ground covered by Makarand Patil. 2 more added to the total. 15 of 13 now. Can Munis Ansari get his first one of this game? Picked up on the onside. Makarand Patil takes the catch. Munis Ansari gets the better of Sai Shiv. And the game still hangs in the balance.
One of the safest fielder for Muscat Thunderers. It was Patil. Not needed. Trying to go for that glory shot here. He finds Patil. He's pumped up. Jubilant. Wicket number 7 going down. The poor form with the bat continues in this tournament for Sai Shiv Narayan. 53 for the loss of 7 at the end of over number 8.
What an important encounter. What an important phase of the game this. Beautifully done. It's the penultimate over. Ganesh Narsumaiya. They're already 7 down. 53 for 7.
An intense battle between these two sides. Yalla Shabab Giants throughout this tournament. They've enjoyed their batting, but tonight against Muscat Thunderers, they're struggling. Inside out, is there a chance for the fielder at square leg? Falling away from Sayyad Amir, running hard for the second run, Sharfu. And not afraid to play in the air. A very big over in the contest of this game.
Absolutely. And a wicket here can just bring Muscat Thunderers further back in the game. On the other hand, a good catch, a good delivery from the bowler, a good effort in the outfield can just further bring Muscat Thunderers in the contest. Picked up on the onside. That's a very good shot. Sharafuddin coming to the party and rescuing his side. Phenomenal hit in the context of the game.
What a time to get a maximum. A controlled aggression from Sharafuddin. Anything coming into Sharafuddin, he loves to go towards that corner. Oh, what a hit. Under pressure now is Ganesh Narusomaya, equation 7 of 9. This is what I like about Sharafuddin. And a fumble from Narusomaya, running hard, converting that single into double. With that maximum, all of a sudden, the shoulders are down. And Sharafuddin, he's looking good to take this game away from Muscat Thunderers.
You do need such cameos at the fag end of the inning, especially when you are chasing a target. Oh, one shot too many. Trying to heave that. That has been called as wide by the umpire.
A maximum, then couple of runs. Now a wide. Sharafuddin. This is the second time in this tournament he's winning a game for his team when they were on the back foot. He came in at a difficult time, but still 4 needed. Can he finishes this game in style? Onto the back foot. Another fumble. Poor piece of fielding. It's Ashish Odedra, the culprit.
Not once but twice in this over, we have seen fielders not responding to the cause. No matter what target you're defending, I've emphasized it enough about this thing that fielding has to be spot on. Ashish Odedra at point, that's a poor fumble. 2 of 7 now. Will Sharafuddin take the match to the last over? Will he try and finish on this one? That's gone up in the air. That's a loose shot. Fielder settles and takes the catch. Makran Patil is not going to drop out on those. And the drama continues till the end.
A number of times we have seen that fluctuation in this game. When just 3 were needed, in fact 2 were needed. Sharafuddin trying to go for the glory shot. Nowhere near the ball, not in control. And Patil takes an easy catch. What have you done, youngster? 66 for the loss of 8, 9 overs done.
Last over of this encounter. They required only 2 runs. Makran Patil has already helped the cause of Muscat Thunderers against their game against Renaissance Challengers. Drill will find the fielder at mid-on. 2 of 5. Are we heading to another tie? 8 down. Wicket here will make it very interesting.
Still couple of runs needed. Push that mid on back to the rope because Shah Faisal loves to go after the off-break bowlers. Drill towards that mid-off region. An excellent strike to win this game for his team. They fought hard, but what matters are those 2 points taken by Yalla Shabab Giants.
Witt was on offer outside off, drilling. No chance whatsoever. Boundary means that Yalla Shabab Giants stay at the top of the table. It's another fascinating win for the Yalla Shabab Giants, winning the game by 2 wickets. .68 was a target. It was chased down with ease and grace by the Yalla Shabab Giants side. Alright, here's how the batting panned out. 23 for Sanju. Remained the pick of the batters. Mujibur, Hasnan, Zuhaib, Zikria. No batter really got going. 1, 2, 3 ducks in the innings of Yalla Shabab Giants. For Muscat Thunderers, they were defending a modest total of 68. The bowlers did put up a fight. Jay Chilaura 2 over 80, 8 runs and 3 wickets. Afreed Katie 19 runs and 2 wickets in 2 overs. Wicket apiece for Amir, Ganesh and Munis Ansari. Talking about the highlights of the run chase, it was Mujibur Ali and Zikria Islam starting the innings. Zikria tried to show some intent first half. It was Asnan ul Wahab, I beg your pardon, trying to pull that one off a length ball. A good catch by Jay. And again trying to force the offside region. And that was an absolutely no-brainer. Width outside off, chasing that. Mujibur then got in the act, got a 6. Couldn't hold on to that one. It was an easy catch for Makaran Patil. Then came in Gagan Sodhi and then walks out Gagan Sodhi. Very first ball. Some runs by this partnership. Sanju Sajeev by Sai Shiv Narayan getting some quick runs in the act for their side. And that delivery from Syed Amir. At that point we thought that somehow Muscat Thunderers are making a comeback. And then came in Munis Ansari, got the better of Sai Shiv. But it was Sharafuddin show at the fag end of the innings where he made sure that his team got over the line before his departure. It was a very good catch there by Makaran Patil, and then thumping it down the ground, Shah Faisal registering the victory for his side. 67 for 4 is what Muscat Thunderers have managed to put on. 35 from Ashish Udedra, 16 runs, 2 wickets for Umair Shakil, and target was chased down easily by Yalla Shabab Giants in the 10th over. They won the game by 2 wickets. Sanju Sajeev scoring 23 of 19. Mohammad Sharafuddin scoring 15 of 9. Right, then Yalla Shabab Giants winning the game by 2 wickets. We're going to take a short break. We'll see you on the other side with the post-match presentation ceremony.
has been a game of fluctuating fortunes between these two sides, Muscat Thunderers and Yalla Shabab Giants. Another low-scoring thriller we have witnessed. Match number 37 was played between Muscat Thunderers and Yalla Shabab Giants. Thank you for joining at the post-match presentation for this game. Batting first, they posted 67 for the loss of 4 Muscat Thunderers, and in reply, they were in a bit of bother, but they do have services of Sanju Sajeev, who batted brilliantly at the end. It took 9.2 overs, losing 8 wickets to go beyond that 67 for Yalla Shabab Giants and getting those 2 points in their kitty. Joining me in the presentation party is our match official, Mr. Mujahid Surfe. Some notable performance coming in: Ashish Odedra, 35 of 27 balls, Ganesh managing 13, but it was that brilliant batting performance from Sanju Sajeev, winning him the Player of the Match award, 23 of 19 balls with the help of 3 fours. My request, Sanju, and alongside him will be Sai Shiv. My request, Sai, please, you can also join us. Sanju, please. It has been a good game for you, especially coming back after the injury.
Yeah, actually, it was a tough side. Like, they decided and made him play in spite of injury. Like, he played a brilliant knock today under pressure. Wicket was also a little tough to bat on, but he proved that coming back from the injury, he proved what he was supposed to.
Sai, since you are here, tell us about that partnership. Have you enjoyed playing alongside Sai Shiv?
Obviously, I enjoyed
You can ask him.
Yeah, Sanju, you can. He's asking, you enjoyed batting with me.
ഞാൻ നന്നായിട്ട് എൻജോയ് ചെയ്തു. ഞാൻ കുറേ സംസാരിച്ചാണ് കളിച്ചത്. സൈഡോടെ കളിക്കാൻ രസമാണ്.
Yeah, what he told is it was good to bat on. We enjoyed batting together by talking each other. Like seeing upon the score, we went well. Team did well. So it was
Adipoli Sanju, and we have enjoyed your batting. Well done, Sai. So thank you for your company and see you in the next game.